has won 10 straight at home against Auburn. Auburn won the toss. They elect to receive. Pritchett is back, hoping for a chance to return Avery Aitken's kick. And Atkins drills it for a touchback. There were questions this week, Greg, as to who would be the starting quarterback at Auburn. And it is indeed Bo Nix over the former LSU star, TJ Finley. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster career for Nix.
Very much so. They opened it up for a full competition this week. And Bo Nix was the better in practice in the last few days, ultimately leading to the start. But he's been very up and down. He's been inconsistent with his fundamentals and has struggled at times on the road. Last week against Georgia State, never at any point did he look comfortable in the pocket.
Finley looks on as Nix gets the start. Nix with protection, drills it over the middle and is able to get it complete, and he does so to Demetrius Robertson, the transfer from Georgia. 19 yards there.
Just a beautiful throw by Bo Nix.
This is the kind of down and distance where you can come after an opposing quarterback. Nix trying to extend the play. Now he will tuck and run and is taken down at the 44-yard line. Ali Gay with the tackle, and Auburn will be punting away.
I know this is not the result that Auburn fans wanted, but you have to be pleased by your quarterback there as the pocket collapsed. One thing he's done often, way too often, frankly, the last couple of years, was leave the pocket too early. That time, nothing open downfield, but he gave it a chance. Eventually escaped to create some positive yardage with his legs.
Let's visit with Katie George. Good evening, Katie.
Good evening, Tess. Bo Nix told me he was extremely frustrated when he was pulled from the game a week ago, which is expected because he's so competitive, but he didn't let that frustration carry over into his week of preparation. Mike Bobo told him on Sunday, how you respond and how you handle this adversity will define your college career and beyond. And from what I've been told by everyone in the program, Bo has responded really well this week. He was early, stayed late, and focused on that footwork. Now he just needs to let the preparation take over.
2nd and 3, he goes incomplete.
Ability and the offensive line struggle.
3rd down and 3. Nix is going to tuck, run, and he will move the chains for Auburn. He's got over 5,000 passing yards and what has been a bit of a roller coaster career at Auburn. A legacy guy in college football. That's Robertson in motion. Nix pulls, and on the run, he gets it right to the sticks to Demetrius Robertson.
And they made the change, and hoping to see the results tonight.
2nd and 10. As this is Tyler Fromm, the backup tight end. 2 tights in. 3rd and 2. Nix trying to beat out a man, then flips it forward to Fromm. Right at the last second, he said, I don't like my chances. Let me pull something off. Little ad-lib from Bo Nix. A little ticked off. You get pulled a week ago. You go out and work hard to get into spots like this and take advantage. Nix. Does he have a little more magic here on 1st down? Dodge 2 LSU defenders and then just dives ahead. 4-man rush against Nix. And that ball, was that intercepted? Float broke on it. What a play by Cordell Float. As they are saying, it's incomplete, but he broke on that ball and was able to defense the play.
Oh man, and this is one where you look and you say, Bo Nix, where are you throwing it? But look at where his wide receiver's going. Kobe Hudson's actually coming straight back down the stem. Bo Nix is thinking he's gonna come straight back to him. That's one right there where you might think it's the quarterback and his inaccuracy, but we don't know the playbook. Maybe that receiver's coached to come straight back to the quarterback. He didn't that time.
Carlson from 51. Bad contact, sidewinder, goes off to the right. That is rare for him.
As you see right now, looks like TJ Finley's about to enter the game.
So here's the changeup. We're going to have a conversation about how he was trying to help out Bo Nix and pulling a Dak Prescott clip, but instead, here's the news, folks. TJ Finley, his return to LSU. Things didn't work out here. He was looking at the landscape. He says, let me get a fresh start. Well, last week he replaces Bo Nix. He comes in, engineers a 98-yard drive with a wild fourth down touchdown to Jackson with 45 seconds left. And now he's back in there. First down. A little bit of pressure, but he gets it complete to Shanker. John Samuel Shanker gives a little something at the end.
Football player.
2nd and 6. Finley. Incomplete, was dealing with pressure.
You see Bo Nix being a good teammate on the sideline, cheering on his guy, and I don't think this move is based on anything Bo Nix has done up to this point. I think this was a premeditated move from Brian Harsin, because if you look at Bo Nix's feet, they've been set, they've been patient, he's been pretty accurate with the football, so it appears as though they had a plan all along to go with TJ Finley on the 3rd series.
3rd and 6. Finley going to try to escape, and then he shovels it ahead like we saw earlier to Fromm, but this time it's incomplete. So Nix did that earlier tonight. Now Finley tries to do it, but instead it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 6. Finley in his return, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Ali Gay with the pressure on his former teammate, TJ Finley.
It's looking like it's going to be Bo Nix again, and I think that move to put TJ Finley in was premeditated. Let's go back to last week. This is what got him benched. The footwork has been a mess. Last week it was especially bad. Steps in the bucket, throws off balance, ball sails high in the back of the end zone. So what did Brian Harsin do? He said, man, I want you to watch Dak Prescott. Watch how he keeps both feet on the ground as he delivers the football. Throws a strike to CeeDee Lamb on Monday Night Football just the other night. And how about Bo Nix? Look at the improvement. I mean, feet are planted, both feet on the ground, throws a strike over the middle for the conversion. I don't think he was benched because of play tonight. I think it was premeditated to put TJ Finley in 3rd series.
Nix sprint right and gets it accurately to Robertson for the completion. I just love to see the growth in 1 week where you can show a clip from earlier tonight and see him having success with the fundamentals.
Absolutely, and it's a competition still tonight. This just further proves this thing is so up in the air. Both TJ Finley and Bo Nix are going to get opportunities to win this team. It's whoever makes the best decisions is most accurate with the football.
2nd and 3, quick strike to the outside, and Jackson will have the first down. 2nd and 10, Nix with time, gets it complete, has a first down, and Shanker secures it this time. He wrapped those big paws around and said, I'm not doing that again. 2nd and 3, Robertson in motion. Nix. And well-designed play to get it to Robertson. A little misdirection with Hunter. And then Nix sprints to the left and makes the quick strike. First down.
That's right now.
Mike Bobo is Nix's 3rd offensive coordinator in the last 3 years, as Nix slides down to the 25-yard line. So, Greg, we keep bringing it up. Here it is, 4th Auburn drive into LSU territory. And they got that goose egg up on the scoreboard. Nix trying to make magic. Still on his feet, and then chucks it to the end zone for a touchdown to Tyler Fromm. Somehow, some way, it was the right way for Bo Nix. Wow.
Well, Greg, to your point, as he was scrambling, the defensive guys over here on Auburn sideline were losing their minds. Multiple guys turned to each other and said, that's what Bo Nix does. He has the ability to turn nothing into something.
That was amazing. I mean, that was Johnny Manziel.
It was.
I mean, you don't see plays like that very often.
Nearly on your own goal line. From his own end zone, gets protection out of the backfield. Shivers makes a man miss and gets more out to the 24, and an Auburn first down.
Great job by Nix. Nothing there. Deep, soft cover 2 from LSU's defense. fly.
Nix trying to find a rhythm, and he does, out to the 30-yard line as Shanker his target again. 2nd and 2. Another completion to Shanker. And listen, Finley comes into the game, Nix goes back in. It's the best version of him we've seen.
Sometimes all you need is just a little bit of a wake-up call. But man, he all night tonight he's looked pretty poised, looked under control. He's gotten to the secondary receivers in the progression. It's been a nice start for him so far.
First down, time again. Quick out, just short of midfield as he gets it to Demetrius Robertson.
Even when he wasn't in the game, he was cheering on his teammates. You saw him audibly cheering on TJ Finley and his guys. Just a completely different Bo Nix that we're seeing tonight on the road in a hostile environment.
Last week, Bulls against Georgia State, trailing in the second half. Finley had to come in and rally them for the win. Now he's trying to rally his team before halftime here on the road at LSU. Nix, Shivers again out of the backfield, lowers the pads against Clark. 4th down and 2 from the 48-yard line. Rolling the dice here at Tiger Stadium. Nix, is he going to do it again? Swirling, scrambling, searching, and finding. He goes to Robertson. Oh, there's magic in Bo Nix on these 4th downs tonight, isn't there, Greg?
Unbelievable job yet again. Keeping the play alive, nothing there originally. Retreating all the way back as far as his 30-yard line. And finding an uncovered wide receiver.
Clock counts down 40 seconds in the half. Nix. He's got razzle-dazzle written all over him, folks. Look at Bo Nix. He's just having fun here. Weaving his way through that LSU defense. 6 yards for Nix. This a 49-yard attempt for Anders Carlson. Much better contact and rotation this time as he puts it through. So well managed and sprinkling in a little bit of magic from Bo Nix, and we've got ourselves a 3-point game, and that was exactly the kind of second quarter response that Auburn had to have.
I think he's been very steady tonight after battling for his starting job this week.
Battling for his starting job after being pulled a week ago. He goes for a couple yards there. You know, Bond on a 3rd and 3. Survived that, and then does this downfield. Shanker with the big play again from Bo Nix. I mean, Ali Gay had him every which way, and Bo Nix escapes it.
Man, just great movement in the pocket. I mean, Ali Gay coming over the top. Bo Nix escapes to his right and finds Shanker downfield. Just a thing of beauty.
52-yard attempt. He missed from 51 earlier. And that is blocked. Great penetration by LSU up front. TJ Finley came in, and then Bo Nix has come in and made some magic for Auburn. What does he do trailing by 9 now? Sets up the screen. He does so to Hunter, and Hunter is going to go ahead for 10 yards. In cowboy boots, that was. As he looks on with Bigsby now back on the field. 2nd and 10, Bo Nix. Bo Nix downfield. Great effort that time from Kobe Hudson for the completion. He has been targeted 8 times, has over 100 yards receiving. Play action now. Nix, he's going to run it. Makes a man miss and goes ahead for 12 yards and another first down. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter, and Auburn is on the move. 11 yards there for Nix.
Man, I just love what we're seeing from Bo Nix. He's being decisive, man.
And energized.
Energized and decisive. But that time, hey, nothing's there. But hey, guess what? The Red Sea parted, and I'm going north and south. I'm not hanging around. Much more decisive, and the results have been fantastic.
Brian Harsin and Mike Bobo managed him very well this week. And you're seeing the results. Here's Bigsby out of the backfield, and Bigsby trying to make his way that you're looking at. 2nd and 4. First play, 4th quarter. Pulls it. and then darts ahead, and they're going to have a first and goal. Bigsby and Shanker in the backfield with Bo Nix. And here is Nix into the end zone for an Auburn touchdown. What a way to start the fourth quarter. Katie?
Well, guys, when I spoke to Bo Nix, it was Thursday afternoon, and at that point, he had still not been told who was going to be the starter. He said, look, all I can do is my best, and if that's not enough, sometimes that's life. You can work as hard as you can, and you still might not get what you want. Being benched was the first time in his college career he had actually faced adversity. He said, I just got to control what I can control, and if I did get my shot, I'm going to make the most of it, and certainly right now, he's doing so.
Four-man rush. Nix is not taken down. But they finally get to him. I don't know how he's doing it time and again because Mason Smith all but had a sack. But there wasn't enough magic left. And now it's getting testy up front. Auburn won here at LSU September 18th of '99. Coach Tuberville winning his first SEC game. They beat him 41-7. And of course, you know, all the games have a title to them, right? You know, in SEC lore, this was the cigar game back then.
It's crazy that's been that long. You were buying your Y2K software and I was 11.
That's right.
That's where we were.
Make a big difference they have had on a few third downs here in this fourth quarter. Nix tucks, runs, dives ahead for a first down for Auburn. Nix looking to run right away on second down, and he is dragged down by Damone Clark, who we told you earlier. 35. Shivers out of the backfield as he gets upfield and has the first down and then gives a little to McLaughlin. Under 6 minutes to play, and Auburn with a fresh set of downs, trailing by 2 at a place that they haven't won at since '99.
And just a thing of beauty there. I mean, pressure coming up the middle. It's essentially a toss sweep to Shivers. He's leading Auburn in rushing by a wide margin.
Hunter going to test the left side, and here goes the freshman, Jarquez Hunter. What do we have here? Auburn's on the go. Hunter's back in the game. He just went for 44 yards to put Auburn in position. Nix comes to the near side and is able to get it complete to Capers. Shivers again out of the backfield, and Shivers again will have a first down. In fact, it'll be first and goal, Auburn. Effort plays. Clark just showed one. But Auburn is knocking on the door. And Hunter wants to burst right through it, and he does. The first lead of the game for Auburn. And it comes with 3:11 remaining.
Got to pick up the pace.
3rd and 6. Johnson, good protection, downfield shot. Boutte waiting for it and holds it in. And there he is, Kayshon Boutte with his 7th catch of the night, and it goes for 22 yards.
Yeah, and does a good job of getting the mesh off of Jack Besh. Jack Besh goes up, runs a little angled curl. Boutte tries to create something off of it. There's a good execution and a nice catch by the talented wide receiver.
The officials are calling for a review.
After review, the ball came out after the player hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass.
It is incomplete. The ruling on the field reversed, incomplete, and it is 4th and 6. Max Johnson and LSU trying to stay alive late against Auburn. Across the middle, and it's intercepted. Knighton picks off Johnson.
What a performance. I mean, one of the longest streaks in the SEC comes to an end because of a young man that was benched a week ago for poor play. and he was electric tonight. Him and his coaching staff, what a job they did this week in preparation to come into a hostile environment where your maturity and your poise and your composure would be tested. To leave victorious is truly remarkable.
Nobody stays the same. And Bo Nix is a good example of that. Patrick, you can see him trying to contain emotion. He knows how much this means to his son, who was pulled a week ago, who has been on a career roller coaster ride. 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years. A new staff that a week ago when he was struggling against Georgia State pulled him from the game only to see the backup come in and win it. Tonight, he comes back into the game in the second quarter and put on a show with 4th down magic, second half guts, and now a game ball he's holding on to dearly. Bo Nix comes on the road and beats LSU, something that no Auburn quarterback has done since 1999.